Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? On the ground, it's Lewis. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. It's Staley. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Staley. Tackled, but first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The balls are moving quickly down the field. The shotgun handoff here, and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's caught downfield. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
The Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. Ball handed off.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Risky throw.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple. It's a fumble. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Bringing pressure. Looking for 6 to the end zone, but incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
This one is right through, and they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And now from the pistol formation. And they'll use the ground game here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Play action. He's looking to throw. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. I know the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And it's caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to throw it deep. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum. And a chance at a big play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Catch made down inside the 25. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Missouri now operating in the red zone. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Gets rid of it on the move. The sure hands, it's Manning. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Extra point try coming now. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The sure hands. It's Lewis. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Keeping it on the ground here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On third down, he drops to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Got him. He's sacked.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Tennessee 10, Missouri 7.
And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. We'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Lacey. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
The important third down play coming up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
And they'll kick it away here. And the return will be brought down. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Running with purpose. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
First down and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field. So let's check this out. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Now it's second down here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Falls incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Rifles this football to the left. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with is defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete for a third straight play.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
And it's good right down the middle. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Defense not pressing this time. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. A handoff to the back. Gets into space at the 50. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And in first down, they go right back to him. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Missouri.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
It's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. First down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looking right, this one caught. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, the offense tried to catch the defense napping by getting the ball to the big tight end. They weren't fooled at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Missouri now in the red zone. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And the running back takes the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, second and 1. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. On the ground, it's Lacey. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And the field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Balls will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. Incompletion makes it second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Defense is coming after him. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made after a big gain.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Big wins like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And that's a solid game for the defense able to bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Missouri now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Touchdown, Missouri. That puts them on top in the second half.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Tennessee, 13.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start at the 25. And Tennessee's City's offense back out on the field now. They're going to run it here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Hit as he released it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, the quarterback gets trailed on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. That's reeled in. It's Lacey. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And out comes the field goal unit. He was on target with his first try. See if he can keep it going from 34 yards away. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Just excellent execution here by the offense. They've set themselves up nicely now into the red zone to see if they can come up with a touchdown.
Passive gain moves the ball into the red zone now. They'll set up 1st and 10. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Makes the grab. It's Lewis. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
They'll run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Can he get there on the ground? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the Vols will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's escaping the pocket now. Oh, the pass is picked off. Past the 50. Inside the 40. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Volunteers. Just ran away from the defense. See if they can convert the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. We've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments. And here's a shot toward the right sideline. The pass is intercepted. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Missouri 27, Tennessee 20.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Not much on that play, brought down short.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Volunteers lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Lewis. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. That's caught. It's Lewis. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Hit just as he throws the ball. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's running out of time here.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. There's the handoff. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Nice grab. It's Lewis. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. Quick throw to the left. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, he just missed his receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his back. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. He's got some room and some blockers here. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. Now the 40, the 30. Inside the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Missouri.
Wow, this is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The Vols will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
He's looking deep here. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. There was a foot race and he won it. Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
What a game for this offensive line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing. A couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it, trying to extend the play. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. The offense really clicking here. Takes the handoff. It's Lacey.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaks in. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Looking to throw now on first down. Tries to get it to the running back. With the catch, it's Lewis. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game. But they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Here's the target, and it's complete. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. He'll spot it at the 24.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The pass rush closing in. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch, and he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for the first down and goal.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Vols. Empty backfield now as they go for two. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback will take a knee. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but